In 2015, Kate and I quit our jobs, sold most of our belongings, and hit the road full-time in an RV. What started out as a one-year adventure around the US quickly turned into a nomadic lifestyle with no end in sight. Since 2015, we have traveled to 49 US states, 3 Canadian provinces, and 1 Mexican state in a variety of different campers. And when we weren't in a camper, we flew to destinations around the world, including an unforgettable trip to Everest Base Camp. This summer, we are switching things up by taking my mom and her dog Charley on a 10-week road trip around the United States in what we're calling Summer with Mom. This video is sponsored by Storyteller Overland. Live free, explore endlessly, and tell better stories. Since January 2020, Kate and I have been traveling around the US in a 4-wheel drive truck camper with only 2 seats in the truck. While we could remove the back seat storage and source a bench seat for my mom and Charley, the lack of camper AC and the climb into our tall camper posed a few challenges. With this being my mom's first road trip in a camper, we wanted to take her around in style, so we contacted our friends at Storyteller Overland to see if we could borrow one of their demo vans for our Summer with Mom road trip. Fast forward a few months, and here we are in Los Angeles, getting ready for a 2.5-month road trip around the US with my mom and her pup, Charley. Why are we taking you around the country?
To have fun. This is a road trip to see friends and family, see some sights I haven't seen because Joe and Kate have seen everything. And just to be together. Can you imagine a son and daughter-in-law wanting to spend 2 months with a mom?
When we started talking about this trip, I told my mom to write down a list of all the places and people she wanted to see so we could figure out a route together when we got to her house in Los Angeles. Cheers.
We're getting started pretty soon. We've talked about this for so long, I can't believe we're really going to do it. It sounds very exciting to me. I mean, I see all the things that we're missing, and I see why when you do all your trips, and you've done this whole country, other than Alaska, this could take forever.
As expected, Mom had a lot of people to see around the US, which means this road trip will literally take us from coast to coast and as far north as the Upper Peninsula of Michigan and as far south as we can handle this summer. All right, we just got a call that the rig we're going to be taking is being dropped off at a shop down the road. So we're going to go check it out, make sure all is copacetic, and see what upgrades are planned for this rig. Kate and I drove down to Canyon Adventure Vans in Chatsworth, California to meet up with Amy, the creative director at Storyteller Overland.
There you go.
Yay!
Happy road travels.
Surprise, surprise, we're back in a van temporarily. We're going to be traveling the southern United States with her dog Charley, so the fact that we can run the AC off of batteries in this is going to be key. The 2021 Beast Mode 4x4 arrived with all the bells and whistles that come standard with this model. The 12 kilowatt M-Power energy storage system will allow us to run everything on board, including the microwave, induction cooktop, and most importantly, the roof-mounted AC unit, which will keep us cool and comfortable. The Canyon Adventure Vans team got to work converting the stock Beast into the perfect Summer with Mom road trip mode 4x4. The GSS garage storage system will allow us to easily organize and store all of the gear that we need to bring along. Jason made a custom pull-out tray for the Truma 44-liter fridge cooler, which will be primarily used for beverages. We're going to call this Mom's Wine Fridge. The new foam mattress for the Dreamweaver bed will allow us to sleep more comfortably without adding a topper. All the zippered window coverings will make it easy to keep the sun out during the day and provide privacy at night. These came in really handy during the install because it was over 100 degrees and we were all melting. So a special thank you to the Canyon Adventure Vans crew for getting everything installed over the course of an afternoon and in time for us to get on the road. All right, so we got all of our upgrades done at Canyon Adventure Vans, and I'm excited to show my mom and aunt the van. I'm also curious to see what their reaction is going to be. So let me go inside, get them, we'll bring them out and see what they think.
Come on, up. Hey, good girl. Whoa. Pretty girl.
10 weeks. Good luck.
Well, listen, while we're driving, I can sleep. I can get up there and take a nap. We can cook here. We have our refrigerator. We've got a microwave.
Oh, missed that. Where's the bathroom? I thought he said there was one. Is it this thing? Or this thing?
Well, I've left them in there for a few minutes by themselves. I told them I forgot something. I kind of wanted them to go through it without my influence, so let me pop in there, see what they think.
Where's the bathroom?
Oh, it's in here.
Oh, I gotta get out of here. I'm claustrophobic. I can't. I cannot handle this. I could never do this.
Where's the bathroom, honey?
Okay, so bathroom.
Is this going to be my bed?
Yes, so this converts into a bed.
Maybe you could sleep there and Kate and I could sleep up there.
No.
Oh, okay.
So that you can take out, it moves around.
Uh-huh. So I have to pee in front of you all?
No, that's why you take it outside, or we can step outside.
Oh, okay.
And then the shower is in there.
Here's the toilet.
So it was where I thought.
And there's the shower.
So it pulls out here.
How do you not get your bed thingy there soaking wet?
Because it has a shower curtain. I mean, look, everything is very compact.
So you take the toilet out. This pulls out. That sits in the shower basin. You hop in there, take your shower.
Oh my God.
She looks petrified.
So what do you think about this? Honestly.
I'm claustrophobic. I'd go nuts. I would not be able to do it. I could go for maybe a couple-hour ride with you, and that would be it. If I had to use any of this stuff back here, oh, no, thank you.
Mom,
What?
what do you think?
I think it's very compact. I'm wondering about how I'm going to go to the bathroom all night long.
Well, that's why we'll go to a campground. You can go out to the bathrooms there.
Okay.
Or we'll put this outside.
What do you think, Charlie?
And then I go to the bathroom in front of everybody else.
No, we'll get a little curtain for it.
Okay.
What do you have in here for entertainment?
Each other.
We don't have, we haven't had a television in years. The last one you came into, we didn't have a TV.
Our computer.
Yeah, computer, phones.
Okay.
Each other.
And music.
Charlie.
I see an outlet.
Now, like, where are our clothes and things handy?
Well, yours will be in your luggage. We'll have some room here. Like mine and my clothes are in there.
Uh-huh.
Oh, how neat.
I don't have a drawer then.
Well, most of your stuff is going to be in your luggage.
Do you have a mirror?
No.
Not really.
Oh,
there's
thanks for saying. I have to
there's
bring my
one in
mirror.
here, but
Let me
no.
see it.
You have to drop the whole thing down.
Oh.
No mirror.
See, it's
Maybe that's a good thing.
There's a microwave.
Yes,
I saw the microwave.
She showed me
now,
that.
where do we make coffee?
All my coffee gear is here. I'll pull it out and make coffee.
And what's jam?
You're used to this.
This is a
Uh-huh.
refrigerator, right?
Yeah, refrigerator, and then we have the other fridge under here.
All right. Thank you, but I'm not going to stay here.
So is this going to work?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it has to work, right?
It does.
What'd you think?
It's beautiful. My only concern is the bathroom, of how we're going to handle that. And I guess we'll see when we see, huh?
And here's my sister's reaction to the van.
So this is the sink, huh?
Sink.
And so where's the hot plate go? Isn't it usually right here?
There's an induction stove.
Do you have to do it in here or do you take it
No,
out?
you take it out.
Oh!
This is a pad, because
Okay.
this lays down as a bed.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I saw that in the specs. And then this will be your guys' bed that folds down.
Correct.
And then how does the bed go? This goes back
So,
over the toilet.
So you take the toilet out.
Okay, okay. When you say you take the toilet out, where do you put it?
You can put it right there. You can put it outside. And then, there you go. There's your bed.
Okay, I tried this.
Oh. And then you can change the pillow.
Oh,
But there's a pad, so you have a mattress pad for it now.
this is nice.
Yeah. Yes, I love you too. Thank you, Charlie.
Well, now that we got that out of the way, we got a lot of packing to do.
Oh, it's going to be an interesting summer with Mom. Well, I say this evening we get some stuff packed, and then tomorrow we hit it hard.
Yep. And then off to Utah.
Yep. Okay. In the time that it took me to drink my first cup of coffee, Kate was able to pack most of the items we needed for our 10-week road trip around the U.S. Having lived out of vans for several years, we've learned that it's best to let one person pack at a time so we don't get in each other's way. 90% of the way there.
Did you show your mom her storage compartment?
I did. So she's going to get most of this area. The more we're putting stuff away, the more room we're finding for stuff, especially with the GSS that Canyon Adventure van's installed. That is great for organizing all of our stuff and using all that space there.
I think the stuff that Jason installed has been a game changer.
100%. I mean, if we were just to use this back for nothing but bikes, it would be perfect as it is stock. But I think this big open area lends itself well to exactly what we did here because it suits our needs perfectly. It's making stuff a lot easier to organize, plus it's not all going to rattle around. On the outside, we secured 4 traction boards to the rear door and added our sticker to make this the official We're the Russos Summer with Mom adventure van. Since Charlie has traveled in vans with us before, she knows we're about to go on another epic adventure together. Okay, the first expedition with Mom, the grocery store. We've got to go pick up some supplies. She wants to put some supplies in the house for my aunt, so we're going to go pick all of that up today, and it's going to be our first trip in the beast.
And Leo is going to be in storage.
At least there will be people looking after him. This beast mode 4x4 is built on the Mercedes Sprinter 4-wheel drive chassis with the 144-inch wheelbase and has a ride improvement package installed by Storyteller Overland.
I didn't expect it to be this smooth for this big. I love the big window and the sides. I can see everything. 360 degrees if I look around.
I'll wait till we're going through the national parks.
Oh, wow.
Since we have 2 refrigerators in the van, we were able to buy more food than normal. But I did give my mom a quick rundown on the grocery shopping for camper van life. Somehow, we managed not to completely fill up the fridge after our first grocery run together. Kate and I have been living tiny camper life for so long, everything feels second nature to us. But we have to remember, this is my mom's first time living out of a camper, and there will be a learning curve and an adjustment period.
You ready for this?
Uh-huh. Am I ready?
Are you ready to hit the road with 3 females?
I know there's going to be, like, the first week we're going to get on each other's nerves and everything else, but we'll get it worked out, and it'll be a good 2 months after that.
We're going to have a good time.
We are.
Summer with Mom.
All right, well, we're all packed up. ready to go? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Excited?
Very excited. Nervous.
This is
Nervous.
2.5 months in a van with my mom. This should be interesting.
How lucky can they get?
And Charlie. Anyway, thank you all for watching. This is the end of the video. Stay tuned for our Summer Trip with Mom series. And we will see you next week. Bye, guys.
Bye.